When we're thinking about our Christmas episode this year, we thought about interviewing someone, we thought about maybe me doing an episode, and then we thought, what if we actually did something totally different? What if we actually interviewed some of our team members? You got a chance to meet them. And what if we practiced their sales skills and see how good they are? Maybe they could pitch Santa Claus on what they want for Christmas. Well, we may or may not have done that in this episode. Oh, Merry Christmas! I am your host, Donald Kelly, the sales evangelist Santa Claus, and I'm so excited for another great episode. I'm so excited to be here with you today. And on this episode today, we're going to be doing something different, as you heard in the teaser. We're going to talk about Christmas blessings. Well, kind of. We're gonna interview some of our team members, and they're gonna try to pitch me as Santa Claus on what they want for Christmas. And the benefit of this for you is you get a chance to actually see some of our team members. Now, they're not all salespeople, and we were just having fun. And some of them had some really cool things that they wanted for Christmas. And my heart goes out with a lot of us who are battling different challenges with coronavirus. I pray that you and your family are safe, however. And I hope this episode can bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness to you, and for you to get a glimpse behind the scenes and see some of the folks who are working so hard tirelessly to put our content out. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and let's go ahead and meet some of our team members. All right, May. So tell us what you do here at the Sales Evangelist.
Yeah. Hi, I do email support, send the messages to the guest, and also manage some emails of Donald, and do lead generation for the sales team.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so, a pretty valuable resource there and exciting. How long have you been with the team now?
I think it's already 4 years,
I think it's
three
about,
to 4 years. Yes, right.
man, time flies. All right, May. So let's pretend because folks out there, they're they want to know if the folks on the back end of TSE, if they're salespeople, and I know a lot of you are not salespeople, but we want to have fun. We all listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So pretend that I'm Santa Claus, and you're going to sell me on what you want for Christmas. You have to help convince Santa Claus or to persuade himself to get you that gift.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Santa Claus. I want to sell you my, this is a super airplane. I deserve this because I want to fly from the Philippines to Thailand because my husband is there and we want to celebrate, and I want to surprise my kids on the Christmas Eve because there's no international flight right now to Thailand, so he cannot go home. So I think I deserve it.
Ooh, man, that's a good one. So you need an airplane. What kind of airplane you want? You want a jet? You want a jumbo jet? You want what kind of jet airplane you're thinking?
Yeah, I think it's a jet.
You want a jet? Yeah, just nothing too
Yes,
big.
yes. Yeah, nothing too big, just for family.
Just for family. Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
All right. So got to get you connected with your husband. International travel is kind of crazy right now. So,
Yeah.
all right. Um, but what if I can't get it to you for Christmas? I mean, there's so many people out there. What if somebody else wants it? Why should I give it to you over, give me another reason why May deserves this so much.
Because we have not seen the father of my kids for a year now, and we don't know when to see him again because there's no international flight. So I think we deserve it.
Oh man. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do then. I think that's a good thing. We'll make that happen. And
Yeah.
as Santa. But if we'll get you maybe a big maybe I'll get you a bigger jet so you can keep it year round.
Wow, that's great. My kids will be very happy for that.
Awesome. Well, and many people don't probably realize this, that we're here in the United States and we get a chance we still have travel within the United States, but
Oh, that's good.
and we don't have a lot of international travel. So, I mean, for folks who are listening, I mean, some people are probably like, oh, it's a challenge and they don't realize it. So I hope you,
Yeah.
you and your husband at least get a chance to FaceTime, and I hope the COVID things are able to lift so you can get a chance to
Yes, yeah.
see him a little bit more, and the kids get a chance to see him as well.
Yeah, so I think we will just make the Christmas Eve fun for them so that they will forget the situation. But yes, Christmas is for everybody, so let's just have enjoy it even if we have COVID.
Oh man. Well, May, we appreciate your hard work and for the dedication
Thank you.
you give, and also I'm just heart goes out to you and your family, and I wish I was really Santa Claus now to make sure to get you.
Yes, I think there's many wishes like mine also.
I know one of our other team members said this, said something similar about having the ability to do get rid of COVID. It's just been such a challenge
Yeah.
for everyone. But I love what you said. Christmas for everyone, and we can look for and see some of the good joys that we can have, and that we're all
Yes,
healthy. And
yes.
that's one of the good things too.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. So May, if folks out there want to connect with you and they want to send you a nice wish, is that email the best way? Want them to send you email? Or
Yes.
all right.
Yes, they can send me an email.
So May at thesalesevangelist.com. There you go, guys.
Yeah, sure, sure, yeah. Thank you.
May, appreciate you and appreciate your hard work and for helping my inbox to say it a
Yeah.
little lower.
Thank you also, Donald.
Thank-
Uh,
Boom.
it's great to be have been working with you for 3 to 4 years right now. So wanted to work more 4 years or multiply them to many years as you grow also.
Awesome. Same here. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you
Merry
also.
Christmas. So, Rael, tell us what you do with the sales evangelist.
Wow, my job is cool. So that's not the entirety of it, but my job is cool in the way that I'm doing the show notes, so I get to listen to the audios firsthand. So I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I'm listening to it firsthand, so all the lessons are here in my head. It's an amazing thing.
And so you listen to audio and you so create the show notes, and what else do you do?
I'm also creating a bit of the blog post for for a company that for a client of TSE, and I also do a blog post for TSE itself.
Nice. So if folks out there getting a chance to know you, what's something unique about Rael that they probably don't know because they never get a chance to talk to you? They
Oh, wait a minute. Can you take a pause on that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm actually very interested in the business side of things. I'm actually thinking of a startup company, but I don't think my heart is in it yet because I don't think I'm capable. But all of these episodes that we've listened into just gives a fire in me to actually try it, but I'm not really that sure yet. Hopefully, in the near future.
Awesome. Well, I think you can do great things with it, and can't wait to hear about it and to help and see how you get that going. If folks want to get connected with you, how do they go about connecting with you? What's the best way for them to do so?
Oh, like everyone else in the pandemic right now, we're all in LinkedIn. So I'm on LinkedIn and I'm also on Facebook, so you can connect with me there.
Awesome. Well, Rael, excited for thank you for being on the team and grateful for your efforts and all you do to help us out. All right, Maine, welcome. I'm Santa Claus here. Ho ho ho. And I bragged about you there a little bit in a teaser, in a little bit before we jumped in here. So I want to just go in and start talking. Tell us a little bit more about your role at the sales evangelist.
Well, I'm the BDR lead, business development team lead. I oversee me, myself, and me, myself, and
Me
but
myself
Nancy.
and I.
Yeah, I oversee myself, Nancy, and Aaron.
Good. And you guys are doing some good stuff here, and we're grateful for your help and grateful for the team working together with that. Well, Jermaine, as a member of the team and as someone who's been, increasing in their business development skills, you come with some experience from the B2C world, right? You want to talk about that for a little bit?
Oh, sure, yeah. BBC where it started early when I was like in high school, man. Actually, I just stumbled upon it. Um, OJT, on the job training. So I wanted to leave school early. I wanted to leave school early, man. So signed up for OJT. You leave fifth and sixth period, you're supposed to be at work. So I'm like, Oh man, let's sign up for it. It was all cool, but then the dude like really started checking up. So it's like, you have to have a job. You have to have a job. So I'm like, oh, man. So this luckily this guy knew through our playing sports and stuff. He was like, hey, I have this little job, man, door to door job. It's easy stuff. You know, you can do it. You can do it. So I got in, went and got a job. Luckily, passed my class too. So I started, yeah, it was door to door basically selling stuff for AT&T.
Well, that's good, man. So you got your feet wet there. Eventually, you came back and you did some other stuff, but then you came into the world of sales again, and now it's the B2B side, and you're learning and you're growing and doing some good stuff there. So we're excited to have you working with that now. Jermaine, though, you have improved on your skills over the years. You had a little gap, but now you're starting to do B2B again. Now you're talking to Santa Claus.
Yeah,
You want something for Christmas. You got to sell that to Santa Claus. So, what is it that you want for Christmas? And tell everybody what is it, and then we'll go into the you selling it.
I think Santa Claus would be glad to give me this. I say a time machine.
A time machine. All right.
Time.
So now you need to sell this. You need to explain yourself why. Convince Santa why he should invest in making sure you have that time machine.
Simply for the fact that the year we have in 2020, I believe we deserve a redo. Santa Claus, we can't. I mean, the stuff these kids are asking for, man, you probably won't even be able to provide it, man, because their imagination is so wild right now. They've been out of school for so long. They had so much to think of all these extravagant gifts. So let's start the year over, minus the COVID and all this stuff, man. Get these kids back in school and get the year
Nah.
back right.
Can we skip over elections as well? How?
Oh man, we have to go back and do it all over.
Oh my goodness, man. So okay, so you want me to get you a time machine so we can skip over all the mess, so we can get these kids. But I'm still thinking, as Santa Claus, we already made it through it. Why do I want to go back through that? Give me some more.
Yeah, man, the
Convince me.
coronavirus, man. RIP to the ones we've lost, but the coronavirus is a terrible disease and virus, and it took a lot of lives. And I believe that if I went back in time with the knowledge I know now, I probably could cure or prevent the outbreak.
Yeah, well, that's a good point too. I mean, they started coming up with some vaccine, and if we could warn people before, in Wuhan, wherever it was, where it started, like just give some education about there's some outbreak that's going to happen. Prepare.
Yeah,
So all right. So I think we could do that. I'm gonna think about that. If I can go ahead and get you that gift there. All
yeah.
right.
I really appreciate it, Simon.
All right, Jermaine. If folks want to get connected with you, where do they go to connect with you?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Jermaine. Jermaine Wishart at LinkedIn. That's my main platform, or Jermaine Wishart on Facebook.com.
Awesome. All right, we'll put your email as well. So if they want to email you and see if they can, you guys can come up with some
Not
plan to do a time machine.
the personal one.
What's that?
I said the business email, not the personal one.
All right, we'll put your business email. So Jermaine at salesevangelist.com. So you guys can't go and stalk him on the weekend. Jermaine, appreciate it, man. We'll go see if we can make this happen.
All right, thank you.
Welcome, Michelle.
Hey, Donald.
Hey, I'm so excited to have you here today and to hear what you're saying that you want because I'm coming from the North Pole and getting ready to come down there to Florida and to come in and see everybody. So but before that, tell us a little bit more about what you do with the sales evangelist.
So thanks for having me this morning. I am actually the podcast production coordinator for the Sales Evangelist Studios. And so what I do is I edit show notes. I do case studies with some of our clients and write articles that are relevant for that our salespeople can use.
Awesome. And when I guess going back to talking about that, you have a lot of experience with writing as well. You've authored, was it one or two books now?
So I've written a book called Jesus and Me, the year that I wrote down our conversations,
Right.
and working on shopping that. I've had some great endorsements from it, but just trying to figure out, what lane to choose as far as pursuing publishing, because there are so many options that are available now. Traditional publishing, self-publishing, vanity, a combination of both. So it's hard to say like which area to pursue because there's such advantages of both, and really everything is becoming so mainstream as far as opportunities to publish. So
Oh,
it was a great project, and I've worked on it since like 2018. But it's been really fun, and just putting some final edits on that as well.
love it. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations on that.
thanks.
So, going with this vein, now I'm Santa Claus, and we're getting ready to get this gift. What do you want for Christmas? And then you get an opportunity to pitch Santa Claus on why.
Okay, well, I'll tell Santa, all I want for Christmas right now is glass and all the glass. I work, I'm an artist and a jewelry artisan as well. And I work a lot with glass. I'm actually a fused glass artist. So I do a lot of kiln work. And so, I'm all about the gift that keeps on giving. So when I get glass, I can make more things to support the business and to give to people and just to encourage people. And so the line that I developed with glass is called "Beautifully Broken," and this is an example of it.
Yeah,
Glass.
look at that.
And yeah, so it's a combination of a dichroic glass that's on a black surface, and then this is one that's on clear. And I just fell in love with dichroic glass a while ago. But the whole notion of the beautifully broken crosses is that um, you know, the brilliance of dichroic glass doesn't come out until it's been through the fire.
Ah,
And that's so much of our testimony. It's like we become, our character is developed, our story is developed, our testimony is developed, when we've been through some things. And so often people think their brokenness is something that is a hindrance when it's actually our strength, and it's the very thing that propels us into the next season. And so I wanted to create something with this glass, and keep making things like this, to encourage people that it's our brokenness that is actually our superpower. And and I wanted to make pieces that, I feel like when we wear jewelry, we follow it into a room.
yeah.
And so I wanted to make pieces that were worthy of going behind. And so I hope that's what the glass is going to do.
Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Let me see now. Well, Santa here, I don't have. I was thinking you all don't give me a lot of objection. You all come with some good stuff. So I think, I think that's a great idea. I mean, I think it does a lot of good. It's a gift that keeps on giving. You're helping out other people.
Yeah.
So I could dig that. All right, elves, get Michelle's gift ready. So the elves are gonna work on that. All right then. So Michelle, we'll come down there. We'll come and deliver that to you.
Oh, you're the best, Santa. Thank you.
Now, some I know they can email you at michelle@thesalesevangelist.com, but if somebody want to connect with you, and check out your project there, your glass, or perhaps somebody
Yeah.
knows something about publishing and want to connect with you there, they can send you email. But what else? Is there a social media platform you like to hang out on that they can say, "Hey, Michelle," and connect with you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a website called michellerushman.com, and it's Ruschman, because there's that silent C that always trips people up. And there's samples of my writing there. I also write for Go Christian Magazine as their features and devotional writer. So there's samples there. There's samples of Jesus and Me on there, and absolutely the pendants are available on there too. So all things Michelle are on that website. But if you're on Facebook, I also kind of showcase the front end part of my work on the Prodigal Artist Gallery on Facebook, and then Michelle_Rushman on Instagram.
Awesome. We're gonna link back to those then in the show notes so folks can see them and get connected with you. Michelle,
Awesome.
thank you, and thank you for being here. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and your family, and hope that you all are safe
Oh,
and protected.
Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for taking the time and having a chat with me, Santa. I'm excited.
Awesome. All right. So welcome, Dasan. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, man. Of course. So, Dasan, many people they've seen your handiwork many different times, and they probably just don't know who to put a face with this name. So, tell us, Dasan, what is your role here at the Sales Evangelist? What do you do?
I create the graphics, the artworks of the podcast, and as well as the website and some of the graphic maintenance in the website, and yeah, everything about graphics.
Awesome. So you're the one who also take care of these videos. So you make me look good, right? With these nice videos that we're
Yeah.
producing. Awesome. So Dasan, besides running, taking part of doing some graphic design work here, and also, taking care of making sure we all look good on the TSE website and so forth, tell us, what is it that you like to do outside of work?
I definitely want to be with nature, and it's kind of like my next goal, like filming myself to be in nature and to just let my followers, or if I have followers, to show the beauty of the earth. Like I'm just hiking and going to some places that is new to me, and I really want that kind of experience.
That's awesome. And I'm going to call you out for a little bit here. Dasan has some really good talent, and we'll put a link back down to Dasan's some of his artwork that you can check out and find out more about him there as well, in addition to his work with TSC. But we're not all one dimension. We have our day jobs, so to speak, and we have our side hustle and things, other things that we're doing. And Dasan's doing some amazing things. Now, Dasan, you're on your wall back there, on your door or wall. There's a graphic that you created of the Philippines. Is that correct? And with the
Yeah.
light, so people might be looking
Yeah.
at that right now and saying, "What is that?" So, do you mind explaining what that is?
It's actually a Philippine map made from a cork sheet or a cork board, and I kind of made it this early this year, and this kind of personal project of mine actually went viral in social media. Um, it earned 11,000 shares. I think it's my first time to be viral of my post, and so many people just keep on asking tips or how to do it, and I just give them the step-by-step process and how to do it. And yeah, I gain a lot of um, appreciation with this kind of project, so so happy.
Look at that! Look at that! That's awesome. So, check out Dasan's handiwork. Now, Dasan, let's come back down to you and I now. So, Dasan, we're here, and you're talking to Santa Claus. Let's pretend you're part of a sales organization, and we do all kinds of selling. You've listened to tons of episodes about sales now, so you're probably a sales expert now, right? Correct.
I think so, yeah.
All right. So now you need to sell Santa Claus. Well, what is it that you want for Christmas?
There's, I mean, material thing is not in my head anymore in terms of gifts. For me, it is more on the peace of mind, things like that.
All
So
right.
yeah, I just hope that this Christmas will be. Uh, I feel so much. I mean, more love, and then even though there are no gifts, as long as everyone is in peace, like happy and contented in our life. And yeah, I kind of have. I mean, because when you asked me a few years back what I want, I can probably say that I want this kind of thing. I want this kind of gadget. I want this kind of those material things. But now um, it kind of changed. I mean, I am looking more with the inner peace, something like that.
I like that. All right. So now you need to tell Santa Claus that. You need to pitch it to Santa Claus. So I'm going to pretend to be Santa, and you need to pitch that idea to Santa Claus as a great sales professional. All right. You
All
ready for
right.
it? All right. So, oh, Mr. Dasan, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, I want to be happy. I want to be contented with my life and to be happy with who I am and for what I become.
Well, Mr. Dasan, it seems like you're already happy though. You get a chance to work with an awesome organization, and you have a great family. What else? What more happiness do you want?
it's not actually just my happiness, my own happiness. I kind of be more happy if I see some people or people I know who are striving hard in their life, who are trying to be happy as well. That makes me more happy. So that is what I want.
Well, awesome. Look at that. I like that. Well, I'll think about that gift and make sure see if our elves can put something together for you, Dasan. For not being selfish, we're going to give you a great gift.
All right, but I want to ask, what makes you happy?
Oh, look at that! You're selling Santa, getting Santa Claus. All right. I would say for me as Santa Claus, the thing that makes me happiest is seeing other people happy. I would like to go around and filling people's joy. If you look at Christmas pictures and you see kids happy and opening their presents and the families happy, and especially in 2020, I think everyone deserves to get a little bit of happiness and a little bit of comfort. So for me this year, that's what we're going to do. And we're elves and I, we're going to figure out a way to get some vaccine. We want to help to give the world some vaccines from coronavirus as well.
That's great. I think we have the same kind of happiness.
Awesome. Well, you're an easy one and a great salesperson. So I think we could go ahead and make that happen there, Dasan. Thanks, man.
Nice
Awesome.
partnership.
Well, I appreciate you being a team member and for all your hard work and for the dedication that you put into our team and everyone who's out there and getting a chance to meet you. They'll hearing seeing your graphics and seeing the artwork and some of the stuff you're doing, they'll get a chance now to put a face with a name. So this is Mr. Dasan, Dasan Kunado. I'm saying it right, Dasan. I always mess up your name. You always got to correct me.
It's actually a cuñado. It's Enye, but I I'm okay with cuñado.
Oh, you don't. So you the enye. You don't put the enye. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because my full name is actually Mark Desan Cuñado, and when I am in the online world, I just prefer to bring Desan Cuñado. I don't want to bring everything in the online world, but
yeah.
yeah, it kind of makes me separate my offline life to my online life. It's kind of weird, but I that is how it is.
Oh man. Well, anyways, we appreciate you, man. I like that too. So you got to have your stage name there. Well, thank you so much, Destin. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Nancy, how you doing?
Hi, Donald. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. So, Nancy, folks don't get a chance to see you all the time. So, I want you to tell us what is your role at the sales evangelist.
Well, I'm the business development rep, and I do part TSE and Benfo. So my job basically is to get in the appointments to get the sales moving. So it's
Awesome.
precisely that.
And I know you have some experience doing. You've had a lot of experience on the customer side, right? Customer service side, before you came over to the business development side. Is that correct? Yeah.
That's right.
So,
So, yeah, basically, what I've done in the past is had client relationships, basically into client servicing. So, personally, I think that's an art, connecting with people miles across and having connections through just your phone sometimes. So that's something that I've loved doing. And this is not too far fetched. Business development is also connecting with people and trying to get across your message. So I'm loving it so far. It's been 4 months now, but it's a wonderful journey for me.
awesome. All right, Nancy. So, you have some little sales experience there, and you've been working with the team, and you get a chance to listen to our podcast, and you get to be around me. So, good luck. So now, um, you need to convince me, Santa Claus, because I'm getting ready to leave here from the North Pole and go all over the world and go deliver presents, and I need to figure
All
out,
right.
finalize some last minute folks here. So, what is it that you want for Christmas?
Oh, well, what I want from for Christmas is a long-awaited holiday because it's been a crazy year for all of us. And I think I personally love traveling and especially road trips. So that's something I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to take. With things easing up, I'm hoping I wouldn't need Santa's intervention, but hopefully I'll get the last nudge. And I guess that's what I want.
Okay. So if Santa could make that happen, why do you need that so bad?
Well, I think for me personally, it's helps me, get rid of my negativity and go back into my positive bubble. Because I think, especially for me, I've been not working in the office for almost like 10 months now, and it's not seeing people and interacting with people is just too much for me. So I feel like I want to go out there, feel the air, and get myself refreshed. And hopefully the next year will be, you know positive for all of us. So
All right, that's not too bad. You want to get some, you want to do good. You want to get a chance to really connect with folks, and I think that's not a bad idea. So, guys, let's go ahead and give Nancy her gift. We're gonna put it in a sleigh, okay? The elves are rounding it up.
all right.
Nancy, cool. If give people. We would like for you to wish everyone a Merry Christmas here, on the TS in the the listenership. Is there something you would like to tell everyone out there who are in podcast land listening to us, for Christmas?
Well, I hope this year, like the all the Christmases, brings not just joy overall, but the sense of us trying to appreciate what we have.
Ooh.
Even though the year has been crazy for us, I think Christmas is a time when you look at or giving to other people rather than trying to take for yourself. I think in that sense, I think we should be appreciative of what we have, especially those who listen to your podcast, take a lot of information from you. I think for me personally, there has been a big learning for me, and I hope they also have these, have kind of have a like a takeaway from your message as well. So I hope everyone a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. And I think it's we have to have faith and continue to have that.
Love it, Nancy. Appreciate you. And if folks want to connect with you, they can reach out to you, Nancy at thesalesevangelist.com, and they can connect with you on LinkedIn, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. We'll put that in our show notes there. Nancy, appreciate you. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you and the family.
Thank you, Donald. Merry Christmas to you and your family too, and everybody out there in Sales Evangelist team.
Awesome. Thank you. So, Jershin, go ahead and tell us, how long you've been with the organization now. Well, tell us what do you do with the sales evangelist?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me, Donald. I've been with the organization for the past 5, 6 years.
Yeah, about 6 years.
Yeah, and
My
every time Donald and I talk, he in a meeting, he always referred to me as the OG. Am I that really that old? No, I'm just kidding.
God. Well, technically, like, yeah, I think it was almost going on 7 years though, because
Yeah,
I did some of the first episodes myself, and then you came in and started helping, when I realized that I wasn't too great at editing episodes.
yeah. I've already lost track of time. Because if you do love your job,
Yeah.
yeah, you basically time that flies so fast.
So, why do you like audio so much?
Well, it all started when I was introduced to first I was introduced to by a friend in radio broadcasting,
Yeah.
and then I started as an OJT, but I don't have any background when it comes to anything about radio. So I was just interested, like listening to radio stuff like that. So what's at the back of my mind, what seems to be going on when you are on a radio or stuff? What do they do when they are on the air or the background is stuff like what happens to day when you're listening to a radio. Then I was introduced to a friend of mine where he used to work in a certain radio station, and then after that, the rest is history. I was assigned as the um, production guy for making commercials, and yeah, I was very studious at first in how they do, because it was like before we use like cassette tapes in doing commercials. Like I have to splice, I have to take note of the
Yeah.
minute, I have to be precise because it's not like what we do today. Like we have computers, like we can monitor what's where to cut the. Because if I do mistake in recording using a cassette tape, I have to do that all over again. So that's how painstaking it is. I was like, maybe forgive the word that I'm gonna use. I'm cursing the new DJs right now. It's like, lucky for you guys, you already have computers, unlike us before. We're using cassette tapes to do everything.
These kids
So
don't know
yeah,
what's going on, man. They don't know how to. They don't know the real issues, man. The
yeah,
pain. Well, that's
yeah,
cool, man. And obviously you have a lot of skill there and talent, and people hear our episodes. I had a compliment one to Jershin. Somebody said they're listening to our episode. They're like, man, it sounds like this is like NPR-esque. It sounds like an NPR episode. It's a National Public Radio, and that was a huge compliment. And I was like, listen, man, we have some folks working magic in the background. So
yeah. Because I also like listen to other podcasts. Like when I was like starting on
yeah,
editing, like getting to the business, like comparing one podcast to other, what seems to be the edge from one podcast to the others. I was getting like tips from those different podcasts.
yeah. Well, man, it shows you talented, and when so in addition to TSE, we have TSE Studios, and you also produce one of those lead producers that produce episodes for some of our clients as well.
Yeah.
So doing some of that as well. So if anyone want to start a podcast, make sure to reach out to TSE Studios to us there, and we can
Yes, of
get
course.
Gershin to help you.
Donald will take care of you.
Yes, the high quality with our talented team here. So Jershin, we're getting to the fun part of this episode now. People are asking, everyone wants something for Christmas this year. Everyone, all different types of gifts. So I'm Santa Claus today, and you've listened to over maybe 1,300 episodes. So
Yeah.
you probably heard a thing or two about sales from our podcast. So let's say you have to convince Santa Claus on a gift that you want for Christmas. So let's go and practice that. How are you going to convince me as Santa Claus on your gift? Go ahead and tell me what that gift is and try to convince me to get it for you.
Yeah. Santa, I've been very good for all those years. They've been very good to do, and I think I deserve to get a. I don't know if that qualifies me to uh, get a gift for this Christmas, but anything. I'm very contented with what I got this year. The good thing is like, even if there are hard times that we've gone through this year, I still appreciate what I got, or what God gave us this year. So as long as the family is healthy, I don't ask anything for more.
Oh man, that's powerful there, because I think sometimes many of us we get lost in the idea of the meaning of Christmas, and we always want the gifts, and to hear something like that, even if it's just like jokingly here, but
Yeah,
I can hear the sincerity in your voice, like your family's healthy, and that's what you care about the most, and
yeah.
that's exciting.
You can get anything as long as your family is healthy and you appreciate the things and the people around you that helps you to get those things, and that's what really matters.
Oh man,
Yeah.
love that, man, Jerson. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and we appreciate you, appreciate all the hard work and the efforts that you put in to help our team, and your dedication to that, to helping us to see success. So thank you, man.
I always have to make sure that my boss is my hero. I make them a hero.
Awesome, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
well, Jerson, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you for the opportunity, Donald. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you and the family, and hope you guys are
Merry
safe
Christmas.
as well. All right, Aaron. So a lot of people here got a chance, or Ron, a lot of people here are getting a chance to know you for the first time. They don't, they never speak to you, all of them, all the time. So, but why don't you tell us a little bit more about what do you do here at the Sales Evangelist?
Oh, yeah, sure. So basically, I'm calling people so that they'll know more on TSE, the sales evangelist.
Awesome, and it's fun to hear you guys all the time as you're in here and doing all those fundamental things and improving. You guys are doing some great stuff, setting appointments. So excited for that. But now, Aaron, and you guys can call him Ron. I call him Aaron. um, Ron, you're trying to get these. You're talking to Santa Claus now, and you
Mm-hmm.
have the opportunity to visit with Santa Claus, and you need to sell Santa Claus on what you want for Christmas. I'm Santa Claus. How would you go? But what is it that you would want? Just what is it?
Well, if you can eliminate COVID-19, that'll be perfect.
All
Yeah,
right. So
I would say a vaccine, or that would like will really eliminate and protect people.
so you're talking. So now Santa Claus is saying you need to pitch him on why. Pitch me on why that is so important. What's the benefit? I mean, obviously that's a lot of benefit in that, but it's an easy one. So you're talking to me now. Tell me, why do I need to? Why should you get this gift, and why should we give everyone this gift, this vaccine?
Okay. First of all, Santa, you have to give it to me first. You have to go to every house, and that house, maybe one of the house that you will be visiting, would have COVID-19, and you don't want to be infected by the virus. So you have to give that wish for me. Secondly, for sure, you have a family,
Mm.
and you want to protect your family too from that virus, and along with other many people who are wishing that they could live in a normal life again. They can go wherever and whatever they want to do. So please give it to me. That's my very wish in this coming Christmas.
All right. No, you bring up some good points there, and I think with any deal, you want to make sure you look at what's in it for them, right? And when it comes to Santa Claus, I mean, you pointed out that one hit. Like, I'm going to these different houses, and delivering these presents, especially this year, so I need to be prepared.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into somebody's house and go and drink some cookies, eat some of their cookies and drink their milk, and next thing you know, I didn't put on my sanitizer and I'm leaving with Rona. That's a good point. And then also you say for you as well, my family as well. I take care of my family. So those are some good things. So good old Ron. I'll think about that. Have you been a good boy this year?
Of course. I've been like reading many things and been
I'm gonna
following.
I'm gonna
Been
call your
reading.
wife. I'm gonna call your wife and ask her if you've been good.
Oh, I'll tell her.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, we'll go ahead and grant that gift, and you just keep being good. If not, I'll send you a bag of coals. All right.
Thank you in advance.
All right. See you later, Ron. Oh, oh, oh. Welcome, Shannon. How you doing?
I'm great, Donald. How are you?
It's another beautiful day here in the North Pole, and getting ready to sleigh ready and all that stuff. Getting some oil changes and reindeer fed. They had some
Yes,
on a vegan diet this year, so they're
the
they're all-
behind the scenes stuff. That's my favorite stuff.
yeah, got them ready, and they're looking forward to it. Got them all masked. It's kind of crazy.
Ah,
Rudolph
yes.
he has this bright red mask. He wanted red. I don't know for what reason, but he wanted a red mask. So a hole in the front of
Perfect.
the arm so we can still
Yes.
blink. So we're doing well. We're excited to come visit. So I'm doing a last minute rundown here, but I know you work with the sales evangelist. So tell us what's your role? What do you do there?
So I am in charge of operations here at the Sales Evangelist, and so what that has really kind of looked like is taking care of the backside of things. I love to be the behind the scenes person. Don't typically have really much interest in being in front of a camera, so this is all new to me. Um, but just keeping things flowing like they're supposed to, keeping podcast publishing on time, making sure that the team has all the things that they need, and coordinating between team members, which is challenging and incredibly fun at the same time because we have team members scattered all over the place. And it has been such a blessing to really be part of the team and get to know all the people on the team. So yeah, that's what I do. Just kind of keep things running.
Awesome. So now you have this opportunity to pitch Santa Claus on what you want for Christmas. You work for a sales organization, so you've probably seen a lot of pitches. You've probably heard a lot of great tips, a lot of great ideas that people say,
Right,
and
right.
about how they would pitch something or product or service. So you have your wish. Tell us what that wish is, and then we're gonna, tell Santa why you should get it.
Okay, okay. Well, so that's such an interesting question because this is such a fun episode. And when I think about the thing that I would most like to ask for, as soon as I mention it, there would be people who would cringe and groan and think, "Oh, seriously." But that thing for me it's kind of come about partly because of the content that I've heard from the great people that have appeared on this podcast. And so I've heard three things just consistently on this podcast, and that is that great sellers ask powerful questions and they listen and they challenge the status quo.
Mm,
And so I have taken that knowledge and I was a history major in college, Army veteran, part of a military family. So all that has kind of culminated in this project that I have centered around the idea that I would love for Americans to reconnect with each other around the idea of politics.
mm,
And this is not me trying to sway somebody to one side or the other. It's the notion that we have kind of let go of each other because of politics and division. And I really would love for Santa to convince people that the American political system belongs to us. It belongs to the American people. It doesn't belong to the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. It belongs to the people. And if we can connect and stop letting go of each other, we could really, turn it into a system that works for us. And I think a lot of us would agree that right now it just really doesn't work for us.
man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't find any objections to put into there about why we shouldn't do that one because
Yeah, well, when I was doing my research, I'm sorry I stepped on you, but when I was doing my research, I discovered this video recently. These two candidates for governor out of Utah, and
uh
they were running against each other, and they created a public service announcement together to say, we need to hang on to our humanity.
mm,
We are running for the same position against each other, but that doesn't have to mean that we hate each other. And I think that's something that we've kind of lost along the way. And that is what I would love to see happen in this country. It's just for us to start grabbing back onto each other and building, mending some of those relationships that maybe have been damaged because of politics.
wow, that is powerful. So yeah, because we have a lot of coals in the sleigh this year because certain individuals down in your neck of the woods, I was watching them on Facebook, and man, they're getting some coals this year. They
Yes.
don't like barbecuing.
Yes. Right, right. Well, and I think part of that is recognizing that. So if you were to go on the DNC blog right now or the RNC blog right now, you would see that they're both, rather than sharing what they do best,
Yeah.
they're shooting fiery darts at the other side. And so if we could step back and recognize that we've all engaged in stuff that probably we're not super proud of, and if we could walk it back and realize that they benefit, you know what I mean? Even if we do deserve coal this year, I think, certainly there's room for forgiveness for all of us. We've all gotten it wrong a few times, but we can do better, you
Okay.
know?
I love that. All right, so that's a great wish, Shannon. Granted. All right, so we'll make that
Excellent.
happen. Hey, Rudolph, guys, elves, load up Shannon's. All right, so we got that. Shannon, as we're closing out, because you're the last one here on this segment, we've heard a lot from everyone. Listen to the episode. If there's something that you would want to tell our listeners who listen to our show and they never get a chance to see you, what's a nice closing message you'd like to wrap up and tell them? As it goes towards Christmas now.
Ah, gosh, that's a great one. I think it's safe to speak for the entire TSE team when I say that we are so very thankful to get to do the work that we do and to learn from so many people. This whole organization is like a master class in selling, and so I learn from it all the time. I hope that other people are learning as much as I am, although probably they didn't have as much to learn as I did. And we're so thankful for them. We're so thankful for each other. It's been such a tough year. for everybody. But we've all pivoted, and we're here in December, and we've got some new opportunities ahead of us. And so I am hopeful that the TSE team will continue to be a blessing to all the people that are out there engaged with us, and people that are engaged with us that are learning and enjoying. I hope they'll share it, because that's the best thing we can do, is kind of share the good stuff that we have with each other, because there is plenty of bad stuff out there. And so if we're really intentional to share the good stuff, I think we'll all win.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Didn't plan to do that. Hey, thank you, Shannon.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity to do this.
Of course. And thank you all for supporting us and for helping our show. We love you all. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And thank you. And be good and stay and make sure you don't be mean to each other when it comes to politics.
Yes, yes.
So there you go. You got a chance to meet some of our team members. You got a chance to hear some of their pitches. And yes, some of them need to practice. But obviously, you can tell they're not all sellers. In this vein, we all have... this time of the year, there's so much that we could ask for. And I love what Jershin said there. We all could ask for many different things, but the biggest thing is just to make sure that our family is safe and protected. And I want to make sure that you and your loved ones are safe. I thank you so much for listening to our podcast. I thank you so much for listening today. I hope that you all have a great, safe, enjoyable Christmas, a wonderful holiday season. If you're, whatever you celebrate, if that's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or if you don't celebrate at all, I hope that you all just get a chance to spend time together with your loved ones. Love you all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you. Thank you for helping us and for supporting our podcast. And my question for you, if you haven't done so already, is I want you to go ahead and leave us a review. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It goes a long way, and that helps with people who are searching. A lot of people are getting their new devices, and they're searching for new content, and we want to make sure that our show comes up as one of those shows that people love. So go ahead and leave us a review. Write out why you love the show so much. If you don't have Apple Podcasts and you still want to leave us a review, just send me an email, donald@thesalesevangelist.com, and just tell me why you like the podcast so much. Leave us that review, and we'll use that as well. And in addition to that, if you're watching this on TSE TV on YouTube, just go ahead and hit subscribe. That'll be a great Christmas gift to us. And hit that chime, and we'll notify you for every episode we have. As always, I share stuff like this. I talk about our sponsors because I love their tools. I love the services that they offer, and I want you to get the benefit from it as well. Feel free to take advantage of it. I want you to succeed. I want you to find more of your ideal customers. I want you to know what to say when you reach out to them. I want you to be able to close more deals. But most importantly, I want you to go out each and every single day and do big things. Merry Christmas. Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you enjoyed the content, I ask you to go ahead and hit that like button, that thumbs up at the bottom right-hand corner. Also, to make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. This way, we'll keep you up to date with all the latest sales strategies, latest tools, and things that are going to help you to not only find more prospects, but to close more deals. Thanks so much.